Welcome to the Dungeon House, where a bunch of regular people with regular jobs gather to play Dungeons and Dragons. We aren't professionals, so if you hear food ASMR or a baby in the back, just understand it's normal. This show is recommended for those 13 and up. The music you'll hear is brought to you by William Heaton and various other artists. We're glad that you're here to share in the fun and laughter, as well as the challenges along the way. So come on into our home, take a seat on the couch, and enjoy the Dungeon House.
Sorcerer. That was my bad. I completely forgot about that. You want to take Opal and Paladin?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's up to you.
I've never seen this spell before.
Yeah. What spell is it?
Synaptic scat.
It's really good.
It's an insane spell.
It's really good. I think Red has Synaptic Static. That's pretty good.
I've never seen that either. What?
I think
You
you did.
literally melt someone. They literally turn into teeth.
I like that.
That's not No.
I don't think so.
You basically you shoot you cause an area of psychic energy to explode in a 20-foot radius, and everybody who fails the save a creature who fails the save takes 8d6 psychic damage. And if you success, it's half. But if you fail for 1 minute, the thoughts of that person who failed, their mind is muddled. And during that time, they have to roll a d6 and subtract that from all its attack rolls and ability checks, as well as Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration.
So you get that big dumb in them.
And so, never seen that spell before. Cars.
It's cars.
Was I right?
It's cars 3. It's planes. Ford versus Ferrari. Ferrari. Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, let's do it. Should I roll first?
We're doing that together.
All right. I need to get my D20 out.
So I just gotta remember.
Is that your health?
This is my actual physical health. Like, not in game. This is just me trying to see if I'm
real life.
D6.
Nat 20, baby.
Oh, this is gonna
See, Nat 20.
5.
Yeah. Guess what? My actual 2 dice that I rolled got me. A 1 and a 3.
4.
Let's go. Who'd actually like to roll their dice first?
I can do it.
Let's go. Joy, how much health does Pinky get?
Let's see.
3.
7 plus
Ooh,
2.
That's a great roll.
That's 9 more.
All right, who's next?
70.
Let's go, McKay. And who's up
next.
fourth? I'll ask for Red.
Wait, what are we adding? Wait, it's plus what? The
Your
very
Constitution.
Constitution?
Who's next?
I can go next.
Let's go, Brandon.
I rolled an 8 on the D8.
Big money.
I'm good.
I can go.
Oh, okay. Let's do it, David. A 5? We'll take it. I trust you. It's up to you. As long as you are consistent with what you do, I don't. Are you taking a paladin level or a sorcerer level? D10.
So you see your constitution. So
0 is 10.
so my modifier is +3, so it would be 8 then, right?
Say that again.
My constitution modifier is +3, so then 8.
Yeah.
I think D&D Beyond does it to begin with during the level up. I do not remember.
Sometimes it'll do it automatically for you, but just
I will just take the automatic.
boring. That's okay. It's all right. I don't blame you.
I don't need to be at 100 hit points. No,
You're at 99.
no. I'm at 68.
Okay. I was like, holy cow! How'd you get so high?
How I can still be one shot.
Um,
We are not playing next week, right?
all right, Faith. You have spell slots. You have a first level spell slot or a fourth level spell slot now. You don't have a fourth thing yet.
No, I made a note of that. It's still on there, but
Say that again. There's only one way to find out.
I mean, we would be in Richfield.
Yeah, we will not be at our house. Most likely. What about the following week? It'll be the day after the New Year's. Well, not the New Year's, it'll be the day after New Year's.
But
It'll be
isn't that
January
first on the
2nd.
third?
Yeah, it was party's on the 3rd.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
This guy.
Yeah. So, yeah,
Last session of the year, that's right.
last session of the year. Better be a good one, or you guys don't get your Christmas presents. Oh, I wasn't talking about like our actual physical Christmas presents. I was talking about the in-game Christmas presents.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay. All right. What happened last time? That's the real question. Maybe I can elaborate today. I can't remember if I did it last time. I might have done it last time. And that's okay. So we last time met up with Barren. He was telling us how awful life is and how we're all going to die and how it's a bad day. And you guys decide to go your separate ways, and that's about it.
Never see each other ever again.
Maybe, maybe not. That's the sombering thought. In actuality, though, you guys realize you're in a kind of a predicament. There's something going to be happening in the near future that's going to cause this city to something, and the bad guys want to do it, and you are trying to stop them because it'd be bad if they did whatever they're going to do. So the plan, stop them. How that's going to happen is right now the party has been split up amongst 3 different groups.
Three.
3.
Well,
3.5 technically.
What?
That's going crazy. Let me explain. So, Pinky and Red, along with Dazaan and Elise, are going to try to see what ancient machinations they can unleash upon the city in hopes of slowing down or maybe causing a distraction for the rest of the party to hopefully be able to, steal one of the obelisks or something like that. Try to destroy it. See what you can do. You'll find out. The team who's going to go and destroy that would be Adelaide, Opal, and Alia. They are going to figure out where it's at, and they're going to go do something about it. And to keep their cover from being blown, the other 2 groups, Red, mostly accompanied by Ren, or not Red, Barren. We're getting there. Barren went to join back into the games being held by these bad boys. And he's kind of thinking he's probably just going to die. And so he's asked Ren to collect his remains. Bring them with you. The goal is to hopefully accomplish these 3 tasks, meet at the teleporter in the center of the city, and get out of Dodge. I think that's about it.
Yep.
We ended with Barren walking into the games, and that's how we're at. I'd like each group to roll a dice. So like everyone just roll a dice and we'll see who gets the highest and we'll go with their group first.
D20?
Yeah. I mean, you could roll a d4. It just probably won't be the highest.
I get to roll for disaster. I'm just kidding.
No, just roll here.
Well, I shouldn't be the one to do that.
It's everyone, so like Red gets to roll as well.
Oh, an 8.
An 18.
Oh, you're on 18?
No, I got 8.
I
An
got
8. 8. Well, we are not starting with Ren and Barren because Alia rolled a nat 20.
Oh.
I know. That's
I rolled one for the night, guys.
Yep, there goes. He wasted it. All right. So, Alia and Opal, you guys have just, and Adelaide. You guys had just said goodbye to Barren and Ren. And you are tasked with going and figuring out what you can do to stop this.
Oh, yeah.
What's your plan?
Best friend that is friend zoned. Are they all? Are the all? Nope. Are all the obelisks in one area, or are they spread out?
He would say, I didn't know anything about the obelisks back in the day.
Neither do I. Hmm. Heavily guarded. We remember that they are heavily guarded.
Most likely.
Well, let's go.
Hmm.
Where are we going?
Which direction?
I don't know.
If I remember correctly, last time, Barren told us to head towards the teleportation circle.
Was that after we collected them, or?
From what I remember, it was after Alia was like, I can't do this. He was like, well, yeah, you guys just then go to the teleportation circle.
Oh, yes.
And
True. But now we're gonna be like, psych, I want to steal some obelisks.
well, yeah, that's what I don't know if they're there or not.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if we were ever told where they were, and if we were, they were with the big bad guy.
Yes.
The one thing that you did know for sure, because I think Pinky saw it when she was scouting ahead when you guys first reached the city, was that there was an obelisk in the Colosseum that was like on display right before the game started. So you do know that location. You don't know if all of them are there or if there's another location that houses them. So
Can I make a history check to try and remember the rest of the details of where they are?
sure, I don't know if you know anything else from like
Oh,
previous. You know that they are most likely underneath probably heavy guard, probably not super far away from the main guy, who is, from what you would assume, still at the Colosseum. But there's other things that you there might be, a chance to interrogate an orc or try to find other information in other ways to locate them.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I would imagine we would maybe like hide and try and listen to the orcs maybe speaking about because I imagine the obelisks are a pretty hot topic.
yeah.
Talk like whether they're talking about how excited they are for the games. But I imagine so. Elia's probably just gonna try and hide for a minute and listen to orcs
Do you,
talk, and
you speak orc, right?
I have tongues,
Okay.
so I speak everything.
Comprehend languages, but it'd take me a minute to figure it out. We don't have that kind of time.
All right.
I guess we would go to the one obelisk that we know where that is. I think that's too risky because it's with where everybody's at.
Let me look. No, mind. I'm gonna say maybe we could do vortex work, but no, it has to be a creature.
I have stuff up my sleeve because we leveled up. Ha! What would they do?
I don't know.
No, where it is.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
you have an option. Yeah, going and trying to listen in to some orcs and see what's going on is not a bad idea. You don't know enough so that you're kind of in a position where you need to get more information before you can.
Eavesdropping, here we go.
Okay. Sounds good. You gonna disguise yourself? Okay, I need you to do a check to see how convincing your disguise is. Make a performance check with me. I could see you putting like the potato sack over, but it's kind of like what's like a coat of arms? What are those called? I can't remember. You can definitely tell you're like wearing full plate armor underneath it. So
story is.
You don't quite look like a slave. You're getting there.
Well, I'm not leaving my armor, so that's what it is.
Okay. I'd like you guys to do stealth checks for me, as well as perception checks. Do. But I would say like you're not like necessarily moving while sneaking. You're just kind of staying still. So I'd allow you to just roll a straight roll for this.
Straight roll. So,
And then what was the other one?
Perception.
that's 10.
Okay.
For me, the stealth was a 16, and my perception was a 9.
A 9. So luckily, Alia is a little bit more sneaky than you, Opal and Out. Listening in with a 23, it's kind of a hard check because as people are going past, they're mentioning stuff. The orcs, some of them, you would do hear saying, I've heard they got the last one. Oh, are they moving it to the others? Oh, no, I think they're going to keep it there until it'll be a big parade. They're going to do a big parade afterwards. Oh, that'll be sweet. I love parades. Yeah, good thing it's not super far away. You know, it's like only towards the center of the town. It's pretty close.
I'm like, it's a history check.
I don't know if I remember telling you guys that as a sin.
That sounds vaguely familiar to me too.
Yeah. It seems that the center of town's that large council building in the middle. So
Yeah, can't catch them all. I'm sorry, I can't catch them all.
just can't do it.
But I'll get majority of them.
All right. Let's go to someone else for a little bit. We kind of just try to keep a good balance of jumping back and forth. We'll do Ren and Barren next. All right.
Right. Where do you know where I need to go to pick up your body? Is there a place a pre
Mhm.
Okay.
They
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Underneath the Colosseum is a network of tunnels that hold a really big cave and also some of the housing for the slaves. And that's
Where
kind of
is
where
it? Aaron, where is it that you wake up? I'm sure it's not far from there.
Yeah, would you be willing to roll me a history check as well?
No,
I didn't remember telling you that. Sorry.
it's okay. I'm not throwing a fit. Just wait.
11. So usually they dump your body underneath, just somewhere in those tunnels. You don't necessarily always have the exact same space that you wake up at, but you would just assume that once they're done, they just kind of push you underneath through one of the grates. You fall down, you wake up there.
Are there ever like slave workers that handle the bodies? You know? Or the slaves only for the Colosseum?
Um, Baron, you would know that like the slaves are not just participating in the games, but there's like slave workers that may move around, like clear the debris from the various competitions that happen. So there would most likely be other slaves around underneath there, as well as other orcs and stuff like that. It's not like it's going to be completely closed off. You do know, though, however, most of the entrances from the underneath, there's like kind of large grates around the edge of the seating. So that way it's easy just to kind of like, broom them in and then you just push them into there and then they fall down. It's kind of like a running board underneath. Like one of those infinity pools, but
Yeah.
instead of being water, it's like dead bodies. Yeah. I would like, Ren, are you heading in or what's your plan of action here?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. If there are slaves that handle the bodies, my guess is like I should disguise myself as a slave so I can just walk freely.
Sure.
And then I can like I don't know, talk to the other slaves like kind of openly. Because I'm afraid if anybody sees me, it's curtains. So I could disguise myself as a slave, use Donnie as an excuse, like, oh, like I just use him to clean up the gladiators after they fight, and then we send them to the infirmary. So
You're using Donnie as like a Roomba to clean up the dead bodies.
yeah, like a Roomba or like a skin cleanser.
Very exfoliating.
Yes, it kind of just to clean up all the dirt and blood. Because my thinking with Donnie is that he's too big for me to just put in a kettle. Like at this point, like he's there, whether you like it or not. So I think that's my best route of action is disguise as a slave. Unfortunately. So I'm gonna do that.
Make a performance check unless you have anything else that you could have a better reasoning at being your disguise.
Deception?
Yeah, deception could work.
Yeah. That's a 21, baby.
You look like you don't look like you're doing good, but you're doing good at looking bad.
Yeah. I think I probably ditch my clothes. Like my one clothes I find like a burlap sack similar to what the Opal that put one on.
Don't worry, they're in like the same like bargain bin.
Yeah.
In the alleyway.
Free sacks. And so
The old
Mm,
burlap sacks.
yeah, and I maybe kind of roll in some manure. Yeah, I'm looking good. Oh, but what do I do with my weapons?
Hey, it's a burlap sack. It's kind of lumpy, anyways.
Hey, that's the thing. I think I do want to. Yes, all my stuff I'll put in my jar.
That's thinking right there.
That is good thinking. So I'm armed with nothing. I've got spells. I'm okay.
Yeah, you have a burlap sack underneath that has a jar with all your stuff and 2 of your family members in it. And you are disguised as a slave heading into a coliseum full of slaves that are being put into mortal combat.
Well, I don't know if I want to go into the Coliseum.
No, you're not going. You're going underneath.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it's a different thing. You're not like getting thrown out there into the middle of the muck.
I just get in line.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I guess this is the line to get in. Yep. Hey, I think that you're able to fairly easily get into it. As you approach, are you going to try to get into it stealthily, or are you just going to walk up to the gate?
I definitely don't want to attract attention. I think I want to just kind of like stealthily in the way that like I'm trying to blend right in.
Yeah. Currently, there's not a lot of travel to and from the
Mhm.
Coliseum, so it's going to be a little bit harder just to like blend into a crowd. entering in.
I'm gonna blend into the role, I think. So
into the role. I see.
like I have no idea where I'm going, but I'm like, yeah, I'm just looking around, doing my daily chores, you know. But really, I'm like, which way? Which way?
Make another deception check as you're walking around. See if you can mimic being oppressed.
That's a 12.
You do find fine, but you're mostly looking around.
Mhm.
You are able to get inside. As you head into it, you see there's a large stairway that leads down into almost kind of a labyrinthian area. You wander around for a while. A lot of them are rooms. A lot of them seem to be almost kind of like cells that have been not necessarily here prior, but more retrofitted. Lots of slaves seem to be down here resting. It seems like maybe one of the only times that they are, allowed to like sleep or take a break, stuff like that. So there's a ton of people down here in various like alcoves and different places. You see that it really is hard conditions. It's pretty nasty. Rancid water somewhat trickles through that's icy cold from being warmed just barely enough to melt, but too cold to be ever enjoyable. It's a far cry from the lovely beaches of your home. Cold walls, the smell of iron and blood, the classic dungeon scenario.
If I, while I'm snooping around, like, past someone that is looking a little chipper, I don't know, if they're willing to help a friend in need, I would like to ask, like, oh, hey, sorry to bother you, but could you just point me to the dead person room?
Oh, you got that duty? I'm sorry, man.
It's my first time, so they gave me directions, but still a little
Yeah,
around in
I
here.
had to bury my brother the other day.
Oh no, sorry, I mean the after the fight in the
Oh
Coliseum.
yeah, I get you. I had to carry him and bury him. Yeah, sorry, man. And he'll come up and he'll just give you a hug. I'm so sorry. And he just starts sobbing in your arms.
I'll say no, you're strong. You're so strong.
Just want to go home. I miss you.
We'll get home. We'll go home. But when you know, in our darkest times, you just need to remember that home is where we're surrounded by friends and everyone in here. We're all going through it together. But I'm sorry about you say his brother?
Yeah.
I'm sorry about your brother. I really am.
All right.
We've all lost those we love down here.
Hard. Just go down this hallway for about 30 minutes and you'll see a big door that says body room and I'll be right there.
All right. 30 minutes. Wow.
Yeah, you gotta go on the other side. You're really far away from it.
I really took a wrong turn.
Yeah. I think you probably went the wrong direction at the beginning. It's right next to the entrance.
Okay. Thank you so much for your help. Good luck out there.
It's about this moment, Ren. There, like I talked about, there's kind of grates at the top of this hallway that's around the bottom. You can hear the sound. It's been fairly cacophony, echoing down, but you hear a loud cheer rise up, and the guy that was talking to you says, "Oh, it sounds like it's starting. If you Yeah, if you have someone you go and pick up, then they'll probably be there here pretty soon.
All right, I'll make sure to hurry. Thank you so much for your help. Probably
Oh,
wouldn't be able to find it, and you know what happens when you don't find a room around here.
I don't. What do you mean?
I don't know, but bad things, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, man. Stay strong.
You too.
He'll give you another hug. It's a
Yeah.
little long for you, but
I'm like,
it's okay.
okay, I need to go though. So
I have places to be. Okay. As you're I almost think that you're brisk walking, running. You can see like the pathways close enough to where a lot of these grates with their bars can see into the grounds of the arena. It's like, think about like neck high. You can just like look into it.
yeah.
You can see at this moment on the far side from where you're at, through a gateway, what looks to be Barren standing at an open gate. In the center, you see a large and imposing orc in full plate armor, half of his head sheer black. He's looking away from you and looking towards Barren. Barren's facing your way, off in the distance. You hear a booming voice say, "Well, everyone, I think we've waited long enough, and as tradition states, I get the first fight. And who better to fight than death? Bring him out, boys!" And then you see some orcs push Barren out of the door, kind of into the arena. All right. One more time, eh, old chap?
They're not there. Oh.
Yeah. He's kind of doing one of these faces internally, not on the outside. Yeah. Sweet. I would like you to roll initiative. Well, yo! Where's my stat block? Where's mine? There he is. Sweet. Okay, let me roll as well. I did not get in that one. All right. We will be right back with this. Next up, Pinky and Red. You guys are following Dazaan along the roadways towards the center of this large area.
We being kind of stealthy at this point.
Would you guys like to be? Yeah, you're like, say you were here. Like, I'll draw it on my shirt. So here's the Coliseum. This is where you guys were. Here's the center of the town. You guys are kind of going towards the center because that's where they used to keep these large machines.
Like, do we feel like there's a risk of running into orcs around here?
Probably still. Like there might still be patrols. It'll probably be a lot less than there usually would be. So
Okay. Then we are going to proceed with caution, not necessarily stealth.
okay.
If that makes sense. So like high perception, everyone's looking around kind of thing.
All right.
Does that make sense?
I need you both to
Okay.
roll stealth checks for me then.
Stealth checks?
Yeah.
No, it's good. It's good.
Did I say stealth or perception?
You said stealth.
I meant perception. I don't know why I said stealth. We were talking about sneaking, but not really sneaking. I'm so sorry. If you'd like to roll a stealth check, you can.
I mean, yeah. I originally rolled it for stealth. Could I just keep it for my stealth?
Sure.
25.
Yep. That's good.
Perception.
It's up to you. You can. What do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to be stealthy or do you want to look around? Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, you guys are sneaking through. Dazaan talks about saying, I never did a ton of things with them, but I did take a class on these constructs back when I was in the academy. I don't know if I could fix one, but I'm fairly certain I could turn one on if I needed to.
Good enough.
Yeah. Uh, that is my brother. Yeah, he's kind of different. I love him though. He really. Without him, I would not be here. What they describe him as? I don't know if I heard that.
What? Barren. They talk. Did we talk about?
I don't think Alia has talked about Barren at all to Red.
Yeah, and Pinky went through a whole mourning period. Like, who's talking bad about? Oh,
Just a little, but not a lot.
Like Elise would probably get a little bit defensive. It's like, well, I've never heard anyone talk bad about him. He is a really good older brother. He can be a little bit much sometimes, but no, he's a good guy. Well, you should know, Red. Leading's not all about how good you are at fighting. But what you said made it sound like mm, she's really good at fighting too, huh? And that's why she's the leader, right? Well, maybe I should be the leader.
Pinky's going to make muscles at the Braun comment. She's just gonna like,
Yeah.
pose in my with her flimsy little stick arms.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Are you asking me? I have no idea. I've never been. Oh,
Huh?
well, I don't know if they would care to watch ancient statues. I mean, that's all they are, unless you, can activate them. Like this conversation. How? I don't know. What are they doing? They said they were going to figure out maybe how to stop it while we did this distraction.
Yes.
I would assume so.
Yes, we should.
Okay, this way. You guys actually approach on the far side of this council building. Think of it almost like this strange, almost kind of like a spear tip shaped building with various, almost kind of like what look like blades coming off of it, with different spires and stuff like that. There's a courtyard on the far side of it. It looks to have been once maybe almost like a park area. Beautiful trees. You'd almost see it in your mind's eye, having this large circular area that you could walk around, sit, and feel calm air. Now it's dark, partially covered with snow and ice. And around this courtyard stands what looks to be the remains of statues. You see what looks to be a few of them. Some of them seem to be kind of buried in ice as well. I would like you all to make a perception check for me at this moment.
Seven.
Should I roll for the other two?
Yes, please.
Blacks for Dazaan, reds for Alia. They didn't do too much better than you, but Dazaan sees first. Across the way, you guys are coming around the building. He stops you abruptly and he points out to the four of you what looks to be a group of about I would say 3 guards and what looked to be some type of maybe wolf creature sitting at the front of this building looking out kind of along from this courtyard, keeping an eye out. Three with 4 almost wolf-like creatures. Yeah, I think I can see a few of them that look in pretty good shape across the way, but there's not a ton of cover now that, all the trees are dead. Do you think we can make it across? Um, like here's the guard. Like the guards are at the front of the building. You guys are coming around the building, and you have to go to the far side of the front of the building. So they'd be like looking out to where you're going. So if you were stealthy enough, you could probably get to the other side without them noticing. But it might be hard to like do a little bit of work if they're up there.
I could go make it Action. I'm super stealthy.
Do you need it? Do you need any help?
The distraction?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I could be pretty distracting.
I'll let you do it. I'll go with these guys.
Yeah, you do that. I'll catch up.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. I don't like those. Ooh.
Big money.
All right. So, my plan for the distraction. So, describe the scene one more time. It was
You're more than fine. So right now, the guards are at the front of this building, like these long stairway that
Okay.
leads down into this big, large courtyard. You guys are coming around this large, almost skyscraper tall building, towards this front where this large opening is, and the statues sit off on the far side, almost kind of like circled around this courtyard.
okay. So we're coming in from the side. People at the front. Statues kind of all around.
Yes.
Okay. Got it. Alrighty then. Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to Is there any decently sized bodies of water around that I could shape?
There's a lot of snow.
Dang.
That's technically water.
Know that?
Sure. Yeah.
So I am going to kind of as quickly as possible while still kind of being stealthy, like stealth around to the other side.
Yeah, you can kind of like fly up and over them, and you rolled like a 25 on your stealth, so
Yeah.
you're feeling pretty confident.
I'm just to the other side, and I'm going to Can I create like a small monster looking thing out of the snow?
Sure. What kind of monster are you going for with this?
I have something in mind, and it's from a movie, but I can't remember. Basically, just like a big snowball with like little arms and legs and like a little body that just like could run around. If that makes sense.
You probably can't make it run around. You could have like the silhouette of something like that.
Can I not make it run around? First, with shape water. You know, it can't do any damage.
Sure,
Like,
but you'd probably have to be really close to it to keep it moving around. Because you'd have to keep casting to shape the water if you wanted to make it look like it was running. What's the range on it?
That is 30 feet.
Okay. Does it give any specifications
You
on
can
what?
cause the water to form into simple shapes and animate at your direction.
So simple shapes, you probably couldn't get super specific, but you could probably make it look fairly much like a shadow
for
moving.
like a humanoid
Yeah,
esque.
you could probably make it look fairly humanoid.
Okay.
Not like like if they got really close, they could tell, like,
Right.
oh, this is just a pile of snow that's walking around really weird.
Okay. And I am going. So I'm going to do that at the same time that I am going to. Oh wait. Yeah, these are cantrips. Let's see.
Yeah. How would you? Yeah, I think minor illusion's only a 30-foot range, and she would probably be farther away than that.
So
She's on the other side of this large building from you, like across the courtyard.
Okay. So I'm going to create the little thing, and it lasts for like I don't know how long it lasts, but and then I am going to cast Druidcraft.
Okay.
And kind of create more like I'm thinking kind of like a smell to make it feel like it's I don't know something there. And then I am going to laugh at them. So I'm kind of behind, hidden, so it sounds like it's so this direction is coming. Sounds like it's coming from.
Perfect. I'd like you to do a performance check for me. Since this is kind of like how theatrical can Pinky be with making it seem like there's
a little thing here that is left.
exactly.
Performance?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 27.
27. Oi! You see that over there? Oh, I see it. What is that? It's just laughing at us. Oi, come on. Let's go see what it is. Come towards you.
I'm going to have it kind of move.
Like away from the building.
Yes. Yeah, I'm going to kind of follow to a certain distance, and then I'll.
Where'd it go? I think I see it over there. And
More
you're kind of like
laughing
leading
from-
it.
And Pinky, and she's going to make it sound not like her, right? Because she's got the activate. It sounds deranged and scary. And I don't know. Like
Not a
like
pinky laugh.
the little creepy little kid laugh, you know?
I don't know if I. Ugh. All right. You guys are able to reach this area. You can see what looks to be most of these statues have been knocked over. A lot of them are made out of that same basalt. Some of them inlaid with metal in them. And they all look very almost like you could see that I could see that being a statue or a construct. There's creases at the joints, things like that kind of tip you off a little bit, but they're pretty anatomical. The one that you saw ahead of is there. You can see one of them's tipped over with its head completely removed, splayed out on the ground. A lot of them look to be in disrepair. Dazaan quickly is looking around. Do you see anything? Red, I'd like you and the other two to do a perception check to see if you guys can see if any of them are fairly intact. How much? They rolled 5s as well. So the thing is it's not necessarily going to be impossible. It just takes longer than you'd like. It wasn't like right there. You have to start going through searching. You find several statues, and these are all different creatures. The one that's missing a head is definitely clearly had been a knight, had a large sword, like 20 feet long, giant sized. Almost think of it like if you saw a giant in full plate armor, that's what it was made to look like. You also see what looks to be a large wolf, though it, and upon closer inspection, has sustained too much damage. One that looks like the kind of embodiment of like a panther. Another one that looks more human-like, but rather than being a large knight, it looks like it's almost got two large swords that it dual wields. A lot of these are in pretty bad shape. The one that you do notice that seems to be in pretty good shape, you look at it. Oh, I think that one's pretty well put together. you see the silhouette of a statue of a dragon. And with that, we're going to jump back over to Alia and Opal. And Opal. Okay. You sleepy. It's your turn.
Oh, okay.
At this point, you guys have reached that center building.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's where you guys
Yeah.
are going. You hear not too far away the sounds of a few guards running in your direction. Oi! I think I saw it over here! Oi, yeah, right there, right there! And you hear the sound of a strange laugh
Oh no.
coming down the roadway towards you guys. What do? There's definitely, from what you can see from this distance, what looks to be a few orcs and maybe some wolf-like creatures approaching your location pretty quickly.
Hide.
Yeah, so you could stay in the alleyway that you're in. There's also stairway in front of you. It looks like more of like a rear entrance, not like the grand entrance to this building. So like you guys could, if you want to, push and try to run across and get into the building, or you can stay where you're at and let them pass by.
What do you think, Opal?
I feel like if we tried to make a break for the door, it would get worse.
Okay. So just
In my opinion.
stay where we're at and stealth. I'm okay with that.
All right, I'd like you guys to make a stealth check.
It slipped out of my hand. Can I reroll it? It did actually. I wasn't ready to talk to you.
Okay. What'd you get?
Got an 8 the first time, which would then make it a 7. But with the actual toss that it meant to do with full intention out of my hand, an 18 with the -1. So 7.
What did you get again?
10.
10.
But I'm in a bag.
Pinky, I need you to roll another performance for me. How well have you distracted these orcs?
Okay. This is good. This is good. That's like a 29.
29. All right, with that, yeah, I'm safe.
Like, it's a 7. It's
So
I like expertise. Nice.
it really does help, huh? That's huge. Holy cow. Pinky, I'd like you to do a perception check for me while you're going past to see if you recognize some familiar faces. You don't see them at all. You guys think these orcs saw you guys and are running towards you. They happen to run past the alleyway that you guys are sitting in. You're not really hiding. You're just kind of like,
we're crunk.
yeah.
Yeah.
They run past one of the wolf-like creatures. You can tell now is a warg. Kind of stops and smells in the air, looks your way towards where you guys had been. But then one of the orcs says, come on, and he hits it, and it keeps going.
It's a warg.
Warg?
You don't know what a warg is? Have we played Baldur's Gate?
No.
Okay.
I can show you a picture.
Basically, just a big evil wolf.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, okay.
It's like
Like an orc wolf.
Oh. In Lord.
Hobbits?
Okay.
You mean hobbits? The big wolf that they used to track hobbitses?
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I know those.
Yeah, that's a warg.
I would have given it a mention if it was. But that was
Yeah, it just kept going.
Okay, you guys are clear. There's nothing in front of you.
Okay.
Can we take a break?
Take a break. Like you want to switch who's playing right now, or So wait, do you not want to be the one? Do you want to switch to a different group?
Yeah, switch to a different group. Give us like 5 minutes.
Okay, sounds good. Barren and Ren, as you guys again. Ren, as you see this fight unfolding, what are you doing during this time as you're going through these tunnels?
Sorry, what?
You're watching Barren
It's decent.
slowly approach this guy. Guy.
So here's what I've understood. This guy's like in full armor,
Yeah,
decked out. Does he have a weapon?
yeah. He has this massive. Well, not massive. It's just a long sword, but it's not just a long sword. It's a dope long sword.
Okay. It's
Yeah,
like
it's super cool.
like edgy, yeah.
He pulls it out. It's like all ebony black. It looks like it's made out of obsidian.
An evil longsword. Okay.
Super evil longsword.
And did they refer to Barren as death?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Barren, you're doing good work in here. What the heck? And Barren's unarmed.
Yeah.
That is unfair. And yeah, just wearing a loincloth, basically. Okay.
Just a burlap sack.
Yeah. Is there anything I can do? Other than just
If you'd like to try, you can.
I fear that I would like give myself away. I think like Barren knows he's gonna die. So in theory, fine. I'm just trusting in the plan. So
Trust the process.
wait, did Barren tell me how we're gonna get him back alive?
No.
He just oh yeah, and then we can take him to the lighthouse and they do that. Okay, that's fine. I'm not worried about it then.
Okay.
I'm enjoying the show, in fact. Yeah.
Sweet. He's got like his face like,
Yeah. Like, I get him, yeah.
get the chair.
Chair, yeah.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. You're making good time around to the side. Barren, you are not first. I need you.
In fact, you are last.
We're going to start off with trying to be rude. I need you to make a saving throw for me. And it is, I think it is a charisma saving throw. Let me check that. It might not. Wisdom, my bad. 17? Oh, where is their saving? Spell save DC is an 18. You are paralyzed from the hold person spell.
That's cheap, dude. What?
It is your turn. As you start walking towards him, you look fairly stiff, like you're kind of amping yourself up. The guy suddenly casts the spell on you as you kind of lock up. He'll announce to the crowd, "You see, he's scared to approach. He's scared." He's going to come right at you. That was his turn to cast a spell. Is your turn. You can remake the save if you'd like. Okay, sounds good. Okay, he will make an attack on you. It is an auto crit. Okay. Oh my gosh, you rolled bad. Does a 16 hit?
That was an auto crit.
It is, but he still needs to roll to hit. He had advantage on the attack, but does that hit? Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Wait, do you still have to roll if it's an auto crit?
I think so. I like rolling dice.
No, what can you do? Yeah, Baron's dead anyway, so it's whatever.
One, two, 25. $47 plus
Jeez.
52 points of damage. With that, he'll break concentration and he'll use his next attack to try to make you, like, to prone you. So he'll let you move now. I need you to make a strength, contested strength check as he's trying to kind of like knock you prone. Okay, you're able to dodge out of the way. He's not quite able to throw you down. Um, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's more than fine. It's not like you have him grappled because you won that check. You'd have to do that. With that, he will then, as he kind of like tries to trip you, you are able to push in, and he's not quite able to get. He's going to bring his sword back. One more attack. This one's not with it. That is a 24 to hit.
It's gonna be game over already.
How many hit points do you got? Just in total.
We actually rolled really poorly this round. That's only 13 points of damage. Right, plus 5. 18 points of damage. It
Hooray.
is
Let's hear it.
your turn now. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Make an attack roll. As you headbutt, it's still like you connect. It just doesn't do any damage. As your flesh touches the part that is like Vanta black, you feel like pinpricks of ice coldness rush on your skin where you headbutt him. Almost like you're like how it feels when your like something falls asleep, like your arm falls asleep, and pins and needles. But it's like your forehead where you just whacked him. A 24 does hit. Perfect. You are able to gain some health points back. Yep, and you did 6 damage. Awesome. The the de- the Arok will kind of sneer at you, and he's kind of put a little bit of distance between you and him. He's holding his sword, and it's kind of slowly scraping, making a line in the dirt. He'll smile at you and says, "This isn't even fun. Someone throw him a weapon." You
Epic win.
says, "All the more to make them believe how pitiful and weak you are." And a few orcs will throw in some weapons not too far away. Looks like there is like a mace cudgel, a great sword, a dagger, and what looks to be a hand axe. Yep. Yeah, it does have a light property, so you could dual it with the dagger if you'd like, or the mace even, because you have the ability to use other one-hand weapons as fighting. Okay, you kind of kick it up and grab it in your hand as it flips up from the ground. The orcs yell. They're romping. They're loving it. This is their path. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay.
Another slave stopped me and is talking to me, so
He's
friends of
making
the audience
bet
cheering.
wagers.
Yeah.
He's making bet wagers with some of the other slaves underneath.
Friends collecting the
I'm
bet.
a guy.
He's got like the little like green visor on. He's like, all right, how much do we got on you?
Okay. With that, the Death Knight will ready his action for something to happen on his turn. It's your go. Yeah, you're still within 30 feet, but like, and like circling each other. Okay. You just throw it right at him. Okay. Sure. Sounds good. Combat is use strength with throwing as well. They're kind of like a javelin. That will hit. Yes, that six. Okay, sounds good. Nope, it hasn't gone off yet. Okay, definitely go for it. A 14 will miss. And with that, his action goes off as you attack him with a melee weapon. Um, he is going to use the command spell. You need to make another wisdom saving throw. You automatically, he says to you underneath his breath, drop. And your hand, as you come up with that slash, your hand just lets go of the axe as it flies free from your grasp. It's his turn now. That was his action from the turn. He held it as soon as you attacked him with a melee. He was going to cast the. So yeah, technically it's still your unless you don't have anything else you'd want to do. Okay, sounds good. He'll say, you can't hold on to your weapon? No need. I don't need one either. And he'll toss his longsword to the side and he'll crack.
This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted right here.
Don't go in with a right to the side of your head. That yeah, that would I'd assume that would. Yeah, that's like a 27 to hit. That's 8 points of damage. Just ah. Okay. Next attack. That is a 20 to hit. Same damage, 8 points of damage. With the comes in uppercut right on the jaw. Last one is a 26 to hit. That is 17 points of damage as he just like grabs your head and bam! Nice. He's just clobbering you right in the face. 17 half will round down for you, so it's 16, so it's 8 more points of damage. Okay, it is your turn. Okay. You started to snore.
My bad, guys.
No, you're fine. Just had to tease you. We might be getting there. We're close. I feel like we're getting close, though. Okay. Do you want to finish off your action, then we'll swap to someone else, and we'll come back to this? Okay, sweet. You're able to disengage. You're able to pick it up. Okay, sounds good. Roll for your attacks. That'll hit.
Ooh.
It's pretty good.
Sweet. Are you two-handing it or one-handing it? It's a D8 then. Okay. That is an 18. Yeah, you still do. Right. I'll keep that down. You lied. You are watching Cars. I can see it in the screen. Okay. All right. With that, I'd say it's his turn. We are going to jump to someone else. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, we're going to go back to you two.
Okay.
We were spotted by the
We
wolf.
were not spotted. No, we are. Opal, do you want to push him through the back?
You could also go. Yeah, you guys can do whatever you want. You can go through the back. You can go around the circle.
Re-describe everything.
There's this large building in the center of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Very big. It almost looks like knives stacked on top of each other.
Yeah.
Almost like a spear point heading up. There is a few different entrances to this, but there's a grand entrance on the other side of the building from where you guys are at. This is more of kind of a back entrance.
Yeah.
Good entrance.
I am going to cast Detect Magic to see if there's like any magical traps,
Perfect.
anything like that that may set off like alarm or anything like that.
Okay, sounds good. As you guys approach the door, you do notice that the door is magical.
A door is
I would
magical.
call it being very high magic. Yeah. So you said it was high magic.
High magic, like very powerful.
Yes.
This door just around this area.
I just remember you saying this, the protection for the obelisks is high magic. Yeah.
Yeah. The obelisks themselves are hard to destroy, I think is what I was saying. Like they're very powerful magic.
I'm going to cast Dispel Magic.
Okay.
Is it above a third level?
It is.
Or fourth level?
It is not above a fourth level spell. You are able to do that, and as soon as you do, you hear it, and the door is freely accessible for the
I'll
time
do
being.
a perception check.
Okay, roll perception for me.
18. Perception for 18.
You will find yourself in what looks to be this large, almost domed room. Inside it, there's a space that looks to be like, what's the best word to describe it? Almost gazebo-like, but like with like stone pillars and a top. As you look at it and around you, it seems like there's stairways that kind of lead down to the central thing and other pathways that lead up around through the building. But this seems almost like the central focus of this first floor. This looks to be very similar to the teleporter room of the lighthouse.
So we found the teleporter.
Great.
Guess yeah. Now we just try and find the obelisk. So you said this is the first floor, right?
Yep. Looking from where you guys are at, you're able to get into the building. It does, however, look like as there's almost like it's kind of uncanny the similarities to this building and the lighthouse, like on the inside of it. From the outside, it looks a lot different, but inside of it, you're like, it's like a twisted version almost.
Would it seem to Alia like the person who started this or made this room had like an inkling of what it looks like in the lighthouse?
Make just a straight intelligence check for me.
Intelligent.
Also, we cast locate object.
Locate object. Yep, please do. Are you just casting on the obelisk? 10? It's hard to tell whether whoever designed this room copied it. Then you think about it, Dazaan comes from a time before even the lighthouse. So
maybe the lighthouse copied this. Okay. All right.
Even worse.
with that, you cast locate object. You would feel about, it's hard to tell how far away. I don't think locate object gives you an exact distance from the object. It just gives you a direction.
Yeah.
You would feel a presence above you.
What? Nice.
Seems to be
To look for traps.
okay. Make a trap check, and you still have your detect Detect magic?
I think so.
I think it lasts for 10
I
minutes.
think so. I can double check for you though.
What is it again?
Perception. Or investigation.
It doesn't matter. It's 11.
An 11. Yeah, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. You would notice that it does seem that as you go up, there might be more orcs up above.
We can try and sneak up, and if I can get a line of sight on it, I can teleport you to it. You can grab one, and then we run.
Do it.
So we'll start making our way up slowly. I imagine stealthily.
Make a stealth check for me again.
Make it
Now you do not.
I know, I know.
You have disadvantage on this check.
Done. 8 to 18. So 6 to 16. So 5.
5,
I got an 18.
18. As you guys move up the stairs, it seems that this large circular stairway that leads up, there seems to be at the top of it a fairly good sized group of orcs.
Okay.
And as you guys approach stealthy as you can, not as stealthy as you probably should,
Look at my shoe.
one of the orcs say, "Hey, I just saw something down there. All right, come on. 3 of you with me." They're all from different nationalities. It's okay.
They all got different clans and tribes. And
Yeah, that is true. Alright, Alan. I have an idea.
What's that?
Did we hear him say that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take off my bag and hang it and in a spot like near a vent or something. I know there's not a vent. I'm like, look, the bag moved. It's us.
Make a deception check. Why not?
Where this bag? Potatoes. Bag of
Well,
potatoes.
it's like those
Go.
tricks your eyes on you at night, right? When you
Yeah.
see the hoodie on your chair, right?
You're like, oh, it's a person. What'd you roll?
What?
And that one.
Do you think it's working?
Those 2 slaves. There's 4 orcs at the top of the stairs looking down at both of you. Just right there looking at you. You're looking back at them and say, with that, one of them will turn around and say, sound the alarm! Someone's here! How'd they get past? And
React. It's an action, but we haven't started combat yet.
started combat
Bring
yet.
our wings and get up.
You will fly.
Grab a lie on the way.
Okay, sounds good.
And be like, all right, Ally, kick your legs.
Okay, I think with that, we're going to jump over to Pinky and Red, as you guys have alerted the.
There's windows in this building, right?
Yeah.
Cute.
It's probably not super far away from you. Pinky, what are you still distracting these guards?
I would assume that at some point I would kind of send the thing off for as far as I can make it go, and then have it just
fizzle away.
and try and make it back to my friends.
Okay. With that, the orcs seem pretty perturbed as you leave away. I saw right here. You run back to the others. Let them know that we saw something out here. As you go back to the others, it's about this point where you reach them. Dazaan has opened up this large metal plate on the top of this dragon's head. It almost has the shape of the dragon's face look like an old knight helmet with glowing, piercing eyes as it slowly starts trying to whir up, and then the eyes go dark. And whir up, and the eyes go dark. It's like, oh my gosh! This is what you see.
That's so cool.
Oh, dang.
Like, okay.
Bardic Inspiration. All right, let's see how good he can roll. He looks like he's trying to focus on a spell. It's not like a crazy high. Well, I wouldn't say it's not low level, but it's more like basically a command spell. The command to engage, to protect the city from. So position, and Dazano says, both of you, you can cast magic. If you are able to channel some of your magic into this, some of your innate spell casting, it might bolster my spell, make it more powerful, more persuasive. This Chardalin has been asleep for a really long time. And so we basically are trying to convince it to wake up.
He's going to pop up right beside them, just kind of.
Oh my god!
Oh, dude, I got magic too.
All right. With that, I need each one of you to roll a d4 for me. Because he's going to need it. Oh my gosh.
4.
Roll for Elise. It doesn't seem like it's quite enough. Yeah, even with Bardic, he didn't roll very well. So you guys push harder. There just needs to be something. Someone needs to be able to give something a little bit more. It's about at that time, Red. You'd hear from behind you. I could help out. You know the voice very well. Smooth, very alluring. Voice that you trust.
What?
Voice that it seems to be. Hi, Red. How you been? Been a long time. I'm more than willing to help out. I've heard that you've been missing a little bit of your abilities for quite some time. You know, if you just ask, I could give them back.
Ooh. Are we hearing this one side?
You're hearing this one-sided conversation.
Are you okay? With who?
Come on, Red. Would you call us just acquaintances?
Okay.
Suit yourself, Red. Don't you worry. I'm never that far away. Yeah, that's basically it.
If I made it smaller, it'd take less magic to start it up.
I guess technically, but we probably still want it to be big when we send it out.
Yeah, I got spell.
Okay. All right.
Going to cast reduce on this thing.
It goes from huge. I feel like
one size smaller.
it goes from huge. What is
See, I don't know.
Huge to large.
huge to large? So it's not that impressive of a statue anymore.
Let's see.
It's bigger than a horse. Probably about elephant size now.
That's still pretty good.
Still dragon.
Dazaan on you. Dazaan on your family. Dazaan on your
The
family.
target size is halved in all dimensions. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, decrease by 1 plus. Okay, you're right.
Okay. With that, let's try rolling our check again. Since you are casting a spell, Pinky, you will probably not be able to add your magic into this one.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to roll that or do you want me to? Okay. All right. We're getting a little bit. That's all right. That was just enough to get him over the edge. You guys needed a 20 to be able to turn on everything in tow, and you were able to get it. With that, quickly, this large, not huge, this large dragon, its eyes, and you almost hear what sounds to be kind of like a whir coming from inside. It will look at Dazaan and it will speak in a language that none of you understand. Dazaan will speak back into it. And as it almost like it turns to the three others there, almost in a sense like it's about to attack you three. But then he's able, makes an exclamation, puts its hands up, and then he gestures farther away. He's just barely able to convince it that it was, you guys were not the biggest threat in the city right now. The Chaldean dragon will turn its head. You see the mask of the dragon's, the kind of the helmet shape will open up, and you can see what looks to be almost like whirring, grinding teeth inside as it charges up its breath weapon. It closes it as you can see what looks to be radiant light leaking out of the face mask. With that, do you reduce?
Yep,
drop
I
reduce?
release the spell.
As it back to its original size, you hear there's the wind underneath it pushes down. You can see what looks to be almost like little small radiant beams, almost like pushing down on it, where the wings might just be more for show and intimidation. It starts to slowly hover up as it and it heads towards the center of the Coliseum.
Okay.
With that, we are going to, just so you know, it's at this point where Opal and Alia, you guys burst out of a window. Opal, you holding Alia to you, trying to carry her as you start flapping your way up. It's about that point, circling around the building, you see above you a large figure of a dragon. It'll fly above, it'll land kind of perched on top of the tower. You can see it scanning the city. Sees the Coliseum, and it's going to dive that direction.
Okay, I thought it was gonna be like, ooh, Opal.
Okay.
All right. With that, should we take a 5-minute break?
Yes.
I'm okay with that.
We need to be done very soon.
Okay, maybe let's just push through and finish at 9. Okay. All right. Faith was wanting a break, and I'm okay to keep going. Yep, she can take a break. Okay, we're going to jump back to Ren and Barren. Ren, you've made your way most of the way to the spot where Barren came out of.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, there's a few orcs near the entrance to it. Seems to be kind of guarding the way. Oi, what are you doing here? Unless you want to join in out there, you better back off.
I'll say sorry. I'm just really late. I was on body duty.
He just
Corpse duty.
nasty, like huge flame just right on the wall. Slowly ekes down. What? What was that?
Sorry. I'm really late. I got distracted by the show. But I'm on corpse duty today.
Oh, dead guy.
Yeah, that's me.
It's duties.
Well, the duty is the dead guy. Duty, but he's the dead guy. Oh, okay. And the orc will grab you by the kind of like the back of your neck and like throw you past him, and it kind of scatters you on the ground. Don't worry, he should be done here pretty soon.
All right, and then remind me where I take him after.
Well, are you
I'm
stupid?
I am actually.
You got
I'm doing this job and not out there where he's at.
Look, just take him back, put him in a hole. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Find a place to put it.
Okay, sounds good.
Get out of my sight. Spits another loogie right on top of the second one. It's a little bit bigger now.
Nice shot.
Thanks.
All right, thank you for your help.
All right, Barren, it's your turn if I remember correctly. Thank you. It will be his turn. All right. You have his sword, though. All right. He will approach you all the same. He's going to say, "You really think that thing's going to help you at all but against me?" Yeah. He's going to come up and he's going to go. It looks like he's going to go for the punch, but he's going to feint out and like try to kick you right in the knee. That's a 22. With that, that is 18 points of damage. Another one. Yep. He'll go for another punch. Ooh, that might not hit. That's a 15. Yeah, close. Nope. Would still hit. Um, that's 19 points of damage. Okay.
Oh,
Nice. Uh-huh. He kicked your knee and then decks you right across the face again. Last one is a 20, which will hit. That is 14 points of damage. You're downed. Okay, it's your turn. I need you to make a death save for me. At that point, you're a little bit groggy. You're like on the ground. He's standing above you. He's going to lean down. He's going to grab you by the face, and he's going to cast on you, lay on hands,
Oh, God. This dude.
and he'll give you 20 hit points. Says, "You're not done yet. You haven't given him enough of a show." At that point, it is your turn. That was his action. You were prone on the ground, and he's standing over you. If you don't have your hand close, you could try and reach for it. Yeah. Okay. Make an attack roll. I think since you are prone, it is with disadvantage. Yeah, you can. Okay, that hits. Yeah, sure. Oh, nice. As you, oh, he needs to make a Constitution saving throw, right? Yeah, that's true. He gets an injury.
Make it hurt. Probably not to survive, but you know, do some damage in the meantime.
That is, as you slash up, you see on the part that's not covered in blackness, you slash up, leaving this nasty scar across one eye. No negative effect from it, as you know with scars,
Dang.
but it does look pretty gnarly. Oh, that's a 9. Nice. You do. So he's blind from now until the start of this turn. Okay. An 18 will not hit.
My goodness.
He has pretty high AC. Alcohol? Like for them to throw you some alcohol?
Poison the alcohol?
Yep.
I don't know if anyone ever poisoned the alcohol.
Just he said it, and I was like, "Oh, that was part of the plan, wasn't it?" Well,
Awesome. Okay. With that, Barren, not too far away from you, someone will throw alcohol in your general direction. It's probably like a mug that someone just chucks at you. Try. Make a dex check. It hits you right in the head and bounces off. And try to button up some of your injuries. Go for it. Yeah.
You take off your loincloth to use as a bandage. Nice.
Alcohol. It's like a picture backside, and you just see his little butt, and he's standing. He's saying alcohol as orcs like it's like blind. Oh, that's why he's blind. Oh, nice,
Oh,
Oh.
you're doing just fine.
sweet. That's great. Oh yeah. At that, he'll wipe his eyes off and he says, "Ah, I guess I did that to myself." With that, he's going to cast Hold Person on you again. Yep. I need you to make a saving throw. That will do so. Okay. With that, you lock up as you're kind of holding the sword. With that, he'll come up, he'll grab the hand axe off the ground that has his own blood still on it. He'll lick it off, and then he'll come down right on top of you as you don't even go to dodge. Not the best rolls, but I think it still hits. That is 18. Does an 18 hit? Yes, yes, yes. +28 plus 12 is 40 points of damage plus 5. 45 points of damage for that first attack. Or paralyzed. I don't know if that works, but if, yeah, do it. I don't care. I just don't know if it does or not. Like, can you take reactions when you're paralyzed? I think you're. Let me see. I have it right here. Paralyzed. Paralyzes.
You can't take reactions. I just looked it up. Because you're incapacitated, so you can't any actions.
That makes sense. Yep. He's about to come down, and it's about that moment you hear from behind you a large roar. It almost sounds like it's like metallic and stone, like grinding on itself. In the distance, he'll look up at it, kind of scanning his eyes will go wide, realizing that things are going down. He's going to try to finish this quickly. With that, you can see his eyes burn with anger. If I find out whatever's going on is your fault, you will wish that you'd be able to stay dead.
If what I think is happening, it could.
8. That's 48 points of damage for that second attack. He will make another attack on you, which will be 2 automatic fails. With that, it is your turn as a large, you see it, you're fallen to the ground. There seems to be a large dragon flying in. Not too far away. Okay. he'll say, I think that's the longest you ever lasted. In a sick way, I'm kind of proud. And with that, the orc will grab the sword from the ground where you dropped it, and he'll stab down. And Barren dies.
Yeah.
And we are going to, I think we're going to call it there for tonight. I know we had a little bit more stuff going on, but
That's okay.
I think that's a good place to call it. Next time we'll figure out if we're able to stop the bad guys or if we're able to not do that.
Dungeon.
Dungeons.
Dungeon.
How? So that was a lot of